Elinor and I met in kindergarten and went through school from kindergarten through grade 12. She was very talented in many fields, and I remember in third grade when we were at Brownie, she would sit down at the piano and she had all these little characters that she would tell the story and play music that went with the story.
Ellie and her family lived on Oak Avenue, not all that far from the high school, and some of her advanced music training was from Jerry Rosen, recently deceased, who was the founder of the music department at UC Davis. And Ellie studied with him and played piano solo with in the very early days of the UC Davis Symphony. And she was certainly active in music at Davis High School, and I think it's wonderful that the high school is honoring her this evening. Ellie went to Mills after high school and had quite a distinguished career there, writing shows and playing solos and composing. She studied with the illustrious French composer Darius Milhaud when she was at Mills.
Well, Ellie and I think, are probably, she's probably my closest friend, and I think she'd say the same of me. We've had a very long relationship, and it began in college. She was a freshman, I was a mighty senior, and we met then and immediately were attracted to each other as friends and collaborators.
My wife and I were out from the East, and my mother invited some friends in to meet my wife and me and see us again, whichever. And my mother introduced me to Ellie, and she sent me later some tapes of her compositions, and I liked them very much. Around that time I was beginning a publishing business, and Ellie was one of the first composers that I was fortunate enough to contract. She has a colossal sense of humor, and she and her oftentimes collaborator, Ursula Le Guin, when the two of them were together, the puns just never stopped. It's not just true with Ellie and Ursula, with everybody. Ellie is with the humor gets totally outrageous.
Ellie is, certainly one of the most brilliant or brightest people that I know, and I know a good many, not a good many, but I know a handful of very, very successful and brilliant people. But she has a great wit, and she's a tremendous punster. And her verbal skills, she can whip anybody in Scrabble.
I just remember in talking to Elinor, because she was so involved in music and writing music, that she felt it quite an honor to be able to start this program at the Conservatory of Music, and very pleased to see so many students come through that program over the years.
Ellie has always had great respect and great relationships with colleagues, with musical performers. That's why most of the compositions that she has written have been extremely well performed. Therefore, they've been very, very well reviewed, respectfully, seriously, and so on. And Ellie's career has just been quite an enviable succession of this kind of reception.
If there's anything that I think she says herself that she loves the most, it was her her teaching at the conservatory and all these students and composers that she has launched into the world, some pretty successful ones too, all over the country. So that is very important to her.
I think it's wonderful that the Blue and White Foundation is honoring Ellie. She is shortly to be 75 years old, and I know we all wish her a long and distinguished career following that landmark anniversary.
Ellie, I love you dearly, and I'm delighted that you're receiving this reward on top of all the other wonderful awards that you've received in your life, and I'm sure you're going to receive many more. So, from your old friend Lois, a big kiss.
Elinor, I want to congratulate you. This is a well-deserved honor. You have done so many things in the world of arts, and it's nice that Davis High is recognizing you.